Are we live? It says we're live because of the beard in the corner on the light. Are we live? Are we live? Who's here? Who have we got? What's going on? Are we live on the Tinterweb? Let me know. What made me sing? Not a good idea. Just put a... Oh, we got a couple coming in right now. Who have we got coming in on the live, guys? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know who you are, where you're from. Hit me up. Oh, we're all coming in now. Oh, is that Claire on the YV or is that Taya? That's Claire Edwards. That's Claire Edwards. How exciting. Guys, who we got? Claire Bear. Hey from Eden from All Souls. What's up, Claire Bear? Cool name. Hashtag just saying. Is that Claire Bear? Can you let us know? Is that inspired by Care Bears? And is Care Bears still a thing? Because back in the day when I was a kid, Care Bears were big. Care Bears were big in the game. I just want to check to see if they're still big in the game. Sarah Jane. Hello, Sarah Jane. How's it all going? Eliza. Is that Rachel Eliza or Eliza Rachel? I'm not sure. Tiffany Stokel. Hi, Izzy from Hereford here. Lovely, lovely. Good to see you, Izzy. I assume you're using your mum's profile. Rachel Eliza. Hi from Lewis and Grace. Is that Lois and Grace? I think it might be. Eleanor Gara. Hello. Hi, what's up? Alison Fletcher. It's just put Evie. I love it. I love how all these young people are hijacking their parents' profiles. This is good. This is what we like to see. We've got a lot of people coming in the room now. Good to see you. Say hello. Natasha Gag, hello. Sarah J. Mills from Cambridge, hello. Rachel Hayden, hi from Ella and Whitney. What's up, Ella and Whitney? Is that Whitney in Oxfordshire? If it is, that's where I got married. Hashtag just saying. Hi from Noah and Miles. Hi, Noah and Miles in Leicestershire. Anne-Marie from FOPS, Friends of Polbrook School. Good to hear from you, Anne-Marie. Love that. Hi, Hazel Ingle. Is that the same Hazel Ingle that I've had many interactions with? I hope it is. Claire Bear, Nick my name from Bestie. Safe, I get it. Wendy Ash, way! Wendy Ash. Eastwood Chill, checking in, good to see you. Bianca Di Agostino, hello from Valentina. Valentina, that's amazing. International, loving that. Jaden from Hereford, what's up, Jaden? We saw you in Birmingham, said Nikki Kite, that's awesome. Evie's just put Evie. Theo from Brookside School. East Leek. Yes, East Leek. Awesome. Love a bit of Brookside. I've been up there before. Amazing school. Love Brookside. I'm excited to sing. Love Ben. I'm not going to lie. Ben, we're not going to do singing today. This is the movement section. But I love that you're excited to sing. And do you know what? We're going to have some tracks playing. So, you know, you can sing along to them. You're going to be good to go. Hello from Ali B. Alva in North London. Good to hear from you, Alva. Hi, Alice Simmons. Valentina. Awesome. Oh, you're not from Valentina. Your name is Valentina. I get it now. You hijacked your parents. It's very confusing for me, guys. When you come up on your profile, parents' names, then you've got your names, your other names of your children underneath it. Laura Madston, hi. Hi from Emma and George. I've got Lacey Page Rumsey. Big shout out to all my friends at Marlbrook School in Hereford from Izzy. Great work, Izzy. You used the profile, the comments to hijack and give a personal shout out. Excellent work. Claire Bear wrote, but I did love Claire Bear. Hi from Etienne Charford First School. Jess from Hornchurch. Westfield, Izzy. Lewis and Grace from Brookside School too. Loving the Brookside, massive. Hi, Jess from Hornchurch. Hi, Jess from Hornchurch. It was great to see you guys. I'm so glad that you're all here. I'm so excited for today. Now, you might have noticed, guys, this is not the normal room that I do my lives in. Since I last spoke to you guys, or since we did lives, we've had a baby. Another one! I know, we're like collecting them and things. Her name is Ava, and this is her little nursery. And this is the only room at the moment because it's raining. My wife normally takes out all our children on a beautiful walk. And I go as well normally in the morning to keep up good mental health and good well-being. We should all be trying to get out as much as we can. But it's raining today, so obviously the little ones are downstairs, so we can't dance downstairs. So we're going to be here. So I thought I'd just show you the inside of the nursery. Hi, welcome to, what is that room called? Changing Rooms. Hi, welcome to Changing Rooms. Those olders of you will remember, I'll be Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen. I need a scarf. Hi, welcome to Changing Rooms. Now, one thing that you should know about my wife, which I thought this was quite funny, I'll share this with you. She likes to label everything. Some of you might have noticed in the background, can you see just here? It's got nappy bin written on the nappy bin in case you laugh quite a lot. And over here, I should actually just show you. Look at this. This is my favourite. In case we didn't know where the creams were, guess what? It's got it written on it. Yeah? My wife loves the label. Yeah? What about, do you know what, guys? We just need bits and bobs for the baby. Like little bits and bobs. And then we need wipes, guys. Do you know what I mean? And like, who would know where the wipes live? Put in the chat, I love a sign, because I know there's some other people out there, just like my wife, who have to sign everything. Because if you don't know where you're going on a house, well, that's so. I'm going to put the nappy bin on the floor because I really don't think it's very professional, a part of the YV Live branding, to have nappy bins in the back shots. So that's what's happening right now. How exciting. Well, I'm glad you're here. So let's start off. Let me just double check in the comments. Who loves a sign? Hi, Andy from all at Pembury Primary School. We've missed you. I missed you, Debs. I've got another couple of shout outs. Hi, Andy from Leo, Staffordshire. What's up? Wendy Douglas. Hi. Anne-Marie from Valentina and Francesca. I'm still trying to figure out whether Valentina is a human or a place. Oh, is that Peneghelli? Hang on. Peneghelli? I think I'm there with the Welsh. Check me out. Sharon Yeatman Deans. Lovely. Little lady Lana. Good to see you in Bedfordshire. So yeah, let me know if you love a sign. If you love a sign, pang down in those comments and say I love a sign. Look, oh, I've just realised there's another one. Just in case you want to be inspired and you forgot you should dream. This is what's going on in my house. Just so you know, everything's got a sign. Everything's got a sign. Yeah, that's just my life right now. It means that I can be very lazy, because in case I'm wondering, like, what is that? It has a massive sign on it. We used to have a sign, check this out, in our bathroom, and it just used to be in that wire, and it said wash on it, in case when you're in a bathroom, you weren't quite sure what you should do. That's what's going on right now in my life. Okay, I thought I'd share that with you beautiful people. So, guys, I have missed you. It's been a couple of months. There's always that thing on lockdown, isn't it? Where you're like, oh, we're locked down, it's not great. But then I'm like, yeah, but I get to do YV Lives and I get to interact with you. We never get to do this normally. Normally, I just see you in the concerts, or those of you teachers that come to the workshops, I see you then. So there is a silver lining, even though we're having these challenging times. And I can't wait to get some energy going and some vibe going this morning, and hopefully give you some techniques and tactics that you can carry on during the week, so you can stay Young Voices, Urban Strides inspired for your whole week. So first thing that we're going to do, if you've never done live with me before, we're going to go into the comments right now. Get your fingers ready, fastest fingers. Go into the comments, and I want you to write one thing that you're grateful for in the last week. And you might have had a really difficult week. It might be challenging. Parents might be challenging. Teaching young people at home. Teachers, if you're at school, sorry, not at school. Teachers, you're at home. It might be challenging trying to share stuff with the kids. But there will be things that you're grateful for. There will be moments, really beautiful little things that will go on. And if we look for them, they're there. So go right. The more specific you are, the more personal you are, the more detailed you are, the better it is. So if it's a gratitude, someone that you're really grateful for, like for instance, I'll do one. Claire Edwards, Young Voices legend, organised the event section on the live for me. So I didn't have to do anything. I just had to go in, click one button, and I really appreciate her for that, because she does so much Young Voices and it really makes my life easier. So that's a very specific grateful for Claire. It's specific because it's about Claire. It's personal because it's obviously about Claire herself, and the task is specific with the events. And it's detailed. So go there in the comments, write me one great thing that you're grateful for, okay, very important, and try and make it personal, specific, and detailed. It's a really, really good exercise. And while you're just writing that down, I'll shout out some of those gratefuls in a second when they start coming in. One of the reasons why this is so important, guys, is because gratitude has been shown to actually heighten well-being. And we have this thing in our brain called a negative bias. You might have experienced this, which is where when we're left alone, our brain tends to think some negative thoughts, and especially that's compounded in a difficult time like lockdown. And so the more time we can spend appreciation, the better we're going to feel. Now, the reason that's so important is the better we feel, the better our interpersonal relationships with our family, with our friends, with our work colleagues, the better work we do. So all of these things come from having personal energy, positive energy, and it's not something that you just often wake up with, especially in difficult times. So when we actually focus on it and we do things like gratitude, it's really, really important. So gang, hit me up. Where are my gratefuls? Hit me up so I can share them with you. Write one thing in the comments, fastest fingers, one thing that you're grateful for so far this week. Ping them down right in there. Oh, I've got a pinned comment. Oh, interesting. Yeah, put your gratefuls down right now so I can share them with you. It's very important that we share our gratefuls, guys. And it's really important exercise for you guys as well, that you share your gratefuls, things that you're grateful for. Because when you actually do that, it heightens your well-being. And actually, it's been proven. There was a study done by a very flashy university in America that showed that gratitude was one of the biggest contributors to well-being. Because quite often, we always think about what we haven't got, whereas actually being grateful about what we have got. So that's a really, really important thing. I do try and do a gratitude practice at any point of my day, whether I'm feeling good or not necessarily good, but I have a little thing that if I'm feeling any less than a 10 out of 10, which is fully energized and excited, if I'm feeling like an 8, I'm like, I don't want to feel an 8, I want to feel a 9 or a 10. And I'll just sit there and I'll do gratitude practices, and I'll do them on really tiny little things. Like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you some. I don't know if this is frozen, guys, but I need some gratitudes in. Get some of your gratitude practices down in the comment section. And I've got a pinned comment here from Deb Johnson, which I don't know if is getting in the way of the stream. So write down your gratefuls. If you just that you're grateful for this week, it can be super simple. I'll give you some examples. Veg, so we can have really healthy vegetables for the next couple of days, because she did like a batch cook. That was amazing, and it meant that last night I had a very tasty dinner. When I had loads of work to do, she was there being an amazing lady. Oh, brilliant. Hazel wrote, I do this every day. I write down what I'm grateful for. Right, so what are you grateful for, Hazel? Don't leave me hanging. Let me know. Give me an example. Rachel Hayden, I'm grateful for my mum Ella. Be more specific for me, Ella. Sorry, I'm grateful for my mum. Is that from Ella or because of your mum, Ella? I'm not sure. But let us know what it is. What has she done specifically for you? This is really important. Try and make your gratefuls personal, specific and detailed. That's really important. Alison Rotham, for surviving COVID. Oh my goodness, absolutely really important thing to be grateful for. Oh, I've got all these gratefuls for. I've got loads. Do you know what? We must have frozen up. Right, I'm going to go through these now. I'm grateful for the fantastic team of teachers I work with who keep me all going. Amazing. Wendy Ash, still getting to work with Ellie. Yay! Young Voices. Thank you, Andy. It's a pleasure, Claire. My friends, FaceTime with Jessica. And Alva. Brilliant. From Alva. My mum, love that. Theo says, seeing school friends. Family with me, Lois, love it. I'm grateful for my family and supporting me. Yay, Tiffany. My teacher, I'm grateful for Young Voices. Yes, Amber. Same, wrote Tiffany. Beth Windsor, my animals I'm grateful for. Oh, Beth Windsor, I love an animal, love it. I used to have a dog called Beth, love Beth. Paula Dennis, going and seeing my friend because key workers, love it. Young Voices, Alison Rothan's grateful for Young Voices. My friends, says Amber Dawn. Family, says Bianca. Hazel, I'm grateful for food in my cupboards. Yes, Hazel, nice. And very specific as well. For my teacher, I'm grateful for my family, Natasha. Amber wrote, she's grateful for me. Well, Amber, I'm grateful for you. Because if you weren't here, you wouldn't be able to tell me that and bring my life with joy. So, Amber, big up yourself. You see, it's a beautiful thing. I think they said it in Lion King. It's a circle of life. Circle of life. Don't sing it like that in the concert. It's a circle of life, right, that comes round, you see. I'm hopefully giving you joy. You're giving me joy. We're in like a joy carousel right now. I'm loving that. Lacey Page is grateful for Grandad surviving quarantine. Yeah, absolutely. A big one. Alice Simmons, life. That's a big one. Alice, try and get it a bit more specific. But I love that. Surviving Corona as well. My dog's called Leo, lovely. Natasha Gregg, your teachers. Katie Boothby, shout out to Penigechli, massive. To go dark chocolate. Guys, I'm going to throw it out there. I don't do milk chocolate anymore. I know this is a big thing. I know it's crazy. But I used to absolutely smash milk chocolate. I think I had an addiction. It wasn't pretty, so I had to go dark. So I now go dark chocolate, and I'm just going to throw it out there. It was a good choice. I only have to have a little bit because it is so potent. Dark chocolate, you're like, it's really powerful. So I'm with you on that. I do love a bit of chocolate. Paula Dennis, seeing her mum and dad all day long. Yay, that is so lovely. Family from Valentina and Francesca, love it. I think I've done these. We could play on a new trampoline. You've got a new trampoline. Fee, make sure that you're careful on your trampoline. Yeah, brilliant. My brother, my friends, myself. Hello from Cresswell Junior School. What's up? I'm grateful that we're safe. Debs just wrote, I don't know why that was pinned. I didn't do it. Me neither. Don't worry. I think that was our team that did that, Deb. So don't worry. They're just giving me little messages up here. And it's the first time I'm back on the live. Do you know what I mean? I'm just warming up to it. Family and friends, love it. I'm grateful for my singing buddies, Rachel and Hazel. Yes, Debs, that is lovely. Guys, hopefully you feel better. Listen, being grateful is such a simple thing. I even did it yesterday. I was so exhausted. We've got our 2 young children, and sometimes nights can be quite challenging. And I had a bit of a challenging day yesterday. I was a bit like, woo, okay, I am delirious. Little baby who has like formula milk, and my like bigger boy who's now a toddler has like normal milk, and I put normal milk in the baby toddler and in the baby. This is a really difficult thing. And last night, me and my wife sat there in bed and we just did gratefuls for 10 minutes. And it made such a difference before I went to sleep because I was very tired. And when you get tired, you see, you become in what we call an unresourceful state. Now, this is a little thing I want to just chat to you guys about. I don't believe in unresourceful people, right? Only unresourceful states. I think that all of us have got the ability to be really productive, really energized, and to do our best work. We've also got the ability to sit on our butties and watch YouTube, yeah? So that is the same person, right? We've all done that, you know what I mean? If you agree with me and you know that you're capable of achieving some incredible things and also equally sitting on your butt watching Netflix and eating some chocolate and doing absolutely nothing, if you know that, you've got that duology in you, please just hit down in the comment and say yes, because I believe we all do. But here's the thing, we can change that up so that we can be more energized and more productive. And ultimately, getting to good spaces and being grateful does get us in those good spaces and does get us jazzed up. And I think it's really, really important. And because of that, I thought I'd share this with you because my teaching's all about being honest. Yesterday, I was exhausted. I was just tired. And I was like, I've got to do this live tomorrow. And I haven't prepped a live for, nearly 6-7 months. And I sat there and I was thinking of ideas and it wasn't really flowing, not like normal. Not when I'm like, yeah, I'm all buzzing. It wasn't like that at all. And I think it's important I share this with you because all you guys know about me is that I'm this mad, positive, crazy dude. And I am 95% of the time. But the other 5% when I'm not, I figure out techniques to get me back up there. So that's what I'm going to share with you right now. So I know for a fact, I've been having some challenges over lockdown. I think everyone's been having challenges from lockdown. So I'm going to share with you what works for me. And hopefully we can live our life a little bit more of an energized place. I've definitely been needing to use more of these techniques since lockdown. And one of them I did yesterday that was quite a key one. After I did this little exercise, I then smashed out my lesson plan for today's session with you guys, and it worked so easily. And it just reminded me there's no such thing as unresourceful people, only unresourceful states of being, and it's really, really important. So fab. So let's get it on. So one of the things is we're all working from home, right? Parents, if you're teaching your children at home, we're all at home, and the thing is, just being at home and like working is never the most productive thing to do. There's loads of studies that share this. We need to have breaks. And so I thought I'd give you little tricks, little games, little fun things that you could do, all right, that would mean that in between your little pockets of work, you can actually get up, move your body and get more energized. And the reason that you want to do that, guys, there's science behind it, is it raises your serotonin level, okay, which is a massive contributor to well-being and happiness. And when you're happy, you do better work. It raises your endorphin levels so that you feel like you're more energized, you want to crack on with it. Even if you're sitting in front of a laptop or a computer and you need to sit down for the work, energizing yourself and doing it in between really generates much more energy. These are the techniques that we share in our Urban Strides Resilient Reach Rewards inset training program, and the results that we've heard from teachers have been amazing. So I want to share them with you now so that you guys can do them at home right now. So here's a couple that I've got for you. It's a really good, a really nice fun one. We like to call it alarm clock. So I'd invite everyone to stand up. So everyone stand up to make sure that you can see me. So this one is really simple, right? And it's one of my favorites. It's called alarm clock, okay? And I want you to just repeat after me. So I want you to imagine that you embody like an old school alarm clock, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to start off and you're going to shake your body a little bit. And as you do, you make the noise of an alarm clock. So repeat after me. When you do it, that's it. Then we get a bit louder. Bit louder. Then a bit louder. And then the last one, we go, wakey, wakey! So I'll do the whole thing and then you do it. It goes like this. Like an alarm clock, it grows in energy and volume. Wakey, wakey! Now you guys do it. Do it with me. Here we go. Let me hear you. Wakey, wakey! Now that's a good one to get you energized, and also for just letting your neighbours know that you're up and you're ready to do your best work. So that's a really key one. I've got another one for you here that I absolutely love. that was actually inspired by one of our amazing urban stride teachers called Amy Thomason. Big shout out to Amy. And she calls it run and stop, and I love it. And basically, it's a little game where you can play with someone else, or you can play it with yourself with a bit of imagination, and you sprint on the spot, and then when I say stop, we stop, okay? And then when I say run, we run. It's really simple. You ready? Run! Stop! And when you stop, you have to hold a cool freeze. Okay, run! Get ready for the cool freeze! Stop! Okay, good. Wait, run! Stop! Run! Stop! Okay, good. That really got me going. That's called run and stop. I absolutely love that one. And do you know, alarm clock, and that was run and stop. One of my other favourite ways. You can see I'm putting my heart and soul into this game. One of my other favourite things that I love to do is dance, as you know. And so what we're going to do now is, it's a real simple thing. If you don't do this, and sometimes when you wake up in the morning and you're like, do you know what? We need to get ourselves energized. We need to get ourselves going. Dance to music. I always like to have music on when I'm feeding my son breakfast in the morning, and we just get ourselves vibed. He loves it. His little tootsies, that's what we call feet. His little toes are like jamming in his high chair, and he's dancing like that. And it makes me happy, and it makes him happy, and we have music in the house a lot. So music in breaks for the house is really important. Those of you more science-based, when you listen to music, you have a dopamine release. So check this out, right? When you dance, there's 4 chemicals, like natural hormones in your body, okay, that contribute to your happiness, okay? One of them is called dopamine, that's released when you listen to music. It's released in loads of other ways as well, but we know that it's released when you listen to music. One of them is called oxytocin, okay? That is a flashy word that means when you do things together, all right? So if you're in your family and you do it with someone else, you get a bit of oxytocin because you're connecting with someone else. You get serotonin release, which again is something when you do low levels of activity, it generates your well-being. And endorphins, okay, if you get a bit more vigorous, it really generates a feel-good vibe. So when you dance, you actually get a hit of all of these things. That's why dancing feels so good. So I think we should do it now. If you're ready for a jam and you're ready for a dance, say, yes, please, I'm ready to go. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. Are you ready to go? Are you ready? Are you ready? Moments in this. A couple of people have said that I've frozen, and there's a little bit of an extra delay when it comes to the comments. You can leave on you. Oh. Okay, cool. Right, this is a little tune that I picked. It's a little Pharrell Williams little remix. So here we go, gang. We're just gonna play this, and we're gonna get busy in the hizzy. Here we go. Woo-wee! Let's get the vibe. Can you hear that? Okay. Yeah. All right, everyone stand up. Stand up. You start with a little clap. Just a little groove. It's nice simple. Simply. Now we're going to start low. A bit higher. A bit high. And again. Right, one more of these. Here we go. Just nice and gentle. Get the music. Alright, now put both hands up. One hand up. Same one, 2 counts. One count. out. Take the level. If you've got the room, bring it up. Take it back. Keep that walking. And again, bring it up. That's it. Take it back. Here we go. Balance. Set. In. Set. Twist towards the front leg. It's like you're walking down the street. Opposite. Double time. Try crossing it. Keep your weight nice and low. Right to the side. Use your hips. Nice, take it from the top. Pick it up. Take it down. Nice, every second count. Nice, we're doing it together now, guys. Really wait for that snare. Nice, make it small. Keep that back one, keep the hips going. We're small for 4 counts. Then we're big. One more. Big. Let's take the slide. Tick out. Oh, well, I think we're about done with that. Shake it out. Oh, nice little groove there for you. Oh, tune. Tune. That's a tune, people. That's an absolute tune. If you enjoyed that groove, let me know in the comments. If you're loving dancing, getting busy, hit me up in the comments. That was good fun. Right, now listen up, gang. I thought I'd leave you with this today. I always like to share something with you that I've been going through that hopefully can help you guys out as well. So, everyone's going through different challenges, but I think all of us need a bit more of this. Everyone just put your hands up.
You don't need enough to show.
Here we go.
And the river,
Put your hands up.
enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time.
You can sing this, Ben.
The world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Listen, it made me realise, right, during times of challenge, we need more love in the world. And I'll just share something with you. Over Christmas, I think it was really difficult for a lot of people not seeing friends and family and stuff. And it was challenging because we had our whole family here, as I'm sure all of you going through it, in your 4 walls, and it can be a bit of a challenge. And I decided, and we had a conversation, me and my wife, that actually we've got a choice here. We can choose to think about what we're not getting, what the other people in our family are not giving us, okay? And the problem with that mentality is that we're always focused on what we can get. Why are you not doing this for me? Why are you not doing that for me? And it puts us at the center of the universe. And the issue with that is we shouldn't be the center of our universe. The center of our universe should be other people contributing and giving. Yeah, there's always a time where you have to put yourself first. Obviously, I totally get that. But the conversation that we're having today is about giving, not getting. And the reason this is so powerful is sometimes when you think about what you're not getting, ask if you're giving it. That's a really important thing. If you're not getting what you want, ask if you're giving it. If you're not getting the right attention you need, the right love you need, the right support you need, ask, are you giving that out as well? And we all need it, whether it's children to parents, everything. We all need it. Children, you need to support your parents just as much you expect them to support you, right? So here's a little thing that we did. Me and my wife decided that before we would ask for anything from each other, we would give. And so what we did is that in the morning, I started to make my wife a little coffee, and I'd write her a little note, okay, a little post-it note that just talked about something that she did that I really appreciated, something I was grateful for, or something that it reminded me how much I love her. And I wrote this little post-it note, and I folded it up, and I put it in a little handle. And so when she woke up with our little baby Ava, because I get up early to look after Aiden, our toddler, she got that, and there was a little bit of joy. And do you know what? We've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, and the difference in energy has been absolutely amazing, and it's been brilliant. And we just decided to give before we get. And it's a conversation that you all need to have in your family or whatever, but it's something that's so simple. Just think of one little thing. You can show appreciation, you can just give a little bit of love to someone else. And it's a really beautiful thing. And like I said, just playing that little Dion Warwick track is that we all need love, right? It's what makes the world go round. It's the most important currency, more important than money, okay? Because with love, we can do so many different things. I know I'm getting proper on the hippie vibe right now, but it's true, man. Like, love is so important, especially now we're all on lockdown. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know one thing that you might have done already this last week that was a gift of love, a gift of service, a gift of kindness to someone else. It could have been something that you did for a parent, for a friend. It could have been something, if you're a parent, for your child. It could be something you did for a teachers. It could be something that you've done for another teacher or for a child. But write down a little service, a little act of love, a little moment that you did for someone else where you brought joy to someone else. Just note it down in the comments. Yeah, hit up what we've got. Because the thing is as well, which I think is so important, is that when you do these little acts of love, it makes both of you feel good. You feel good because you're like, they're gonna. So it's a double whammy. I think people forget that when you give, it's not about the person receiving it. It's also about you as well. So it's about a double whammy. It's a double win. So let us know in the comments. I think the comments are frozen. What acts of love you might have done this week, which have really stuck with you, or what acts of love you might have received as well. And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to have a little think about one act of love that you can do for someone else this week. So what one thing could you do? Could you write a letter to a teacher and, you know, maybe find out from the school or whatever what their address is and handwrite them a letter to thank them? Could you email them if it's easier and message your teachers? I'm sure your teachers in schools are on email to message them. Can you, if your parent has been banging on at you to clean your room, can you just go and clean your room without anyone telling you to do it, and then turn around and then go up to your mum or dad and say, give them a big hug and say, I did that because I want to have a clean room for you, and I know you've been nagging me and it hasn't been cool and I've done it. Just little things. Parents, what little things can you do? Have your children been really supportive and awesome and you forgot to thank them and forgot to be grateful for them? Because these things we need to remind ourselves to be grateful for everyone else. It's so important. So let me know and have a little think about what grateful thing that you're gonna want to do. And while we do that, and while you think, we're gonna play one more track just to see us off for this little live, which is a song that I absolutely Fab. I thought I'd finish today's live with that. And so if you haven't already, hit up in the comments, let me know one little thing that you're going to do as an act of service, an act of love, an act of kindness to someone that you care about, or someone that you don't even know. It could be as simple as that. What you're going to do, and let us know what the reaction is. Hit us up at Young Voices. The beautiful things that you guys have done to help make other people's lives a better place, and in turn you'll make your life a better place. And if you do it for your immediate family and the people that are around you every day, honestly, the difference it will make and that energy will be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, go down in the comments right now. Little recap: we talked about gratitude at the beginning, about it needing to be personal, detailed and specific for your well-being. We shared some amazing, beautiful gratitudes. Hazel talks about the fact that she does it every day, which is amazing. Hazel, I know I've spoken about that before, and I've seen you in some of my lives, so I'm really glad that you've taken that on. We talked about some little games to energise us. We talked about alarm clock, remember? Wakey, wakey! Yeah, we also talked about run and stop, which is a fun game to do just to raise your heart rate. And we also talked about all of those happy hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. There's no way you can counterbalance it. Right, you go into it with an open heart, open mind, put some music on, and it's going to make you feel good. Right, I've done this for nearly a long time, and many decades, and it's never failed to put a smile on my face. So yeah, that's what we do when we dance. And also we were talking about acts of service, so go down in the comments, let me know what your biggest takeaway today is. What is the biggest thing you got from this experience we just had together, this live? What is something that you're going to do as a result of it, an action that you're going to take? Maybe it's the acts of service, maybe you realize that also you want to be grateful. Let me know what your favorite part of the live was as well. Just hit me down in those comments right now. It's really important that I check them. After the live, I will go and look at them, and I'll check them all as well. So yeah, write down your takeaways right now, guys. So this has been an amazing session. I've really enjoyed it. I say amazing because I've been with you guys, and it's really brought a smile to my face. Yeah, let us know how you got on with your acts of service and your acts of kindness and your acts of love. Please let us know. Those little stories really keep us going. It's those little moments, those little human stories that you share with us that really, really keeps everyone going here at Young Voices, and also something that I can share on my other live as well, which would be great. I want to showcase these acts of service and acts of love and share them with our wider community. So next time we get on a live with me, I can showcase them. Just so you know, next week you're going to have David Lawrence, our amazing conductor, who no doubt has got an amazing piece of singing for you. Ben, I know that you signed up here and you were like vibing for the singing. You'll get plenty of that next week. And I'll be on, the next time I'm on is in a couple of weeks. But stay tuned to the Young Voices Facebook, and we'll let you know when I'm next on, and I'll see you then. In the meantime, rock out your acts of service, dance more, do more of what makes you happy, and spread a little bit of love. You guys are amazing. Have a fantastic week. Be grateful for all that you have. Give lots of love, and I will see you next time. Peace. Bye, guys.